If you're thinking about getting the PhotoGPT AI lifetime deal on AppSumo, in this video, I want to dive a little bit deeper into the general purpose image creation feature so you could see just how powerful this tool can be. Now, I'll also show you how to create effective image prompts and include some ready-to-use examples in the description below that you could use. I would say the sweet spot for this lifetime deal would be either tier 2 or 3. Not only do you get more credits per month, but the most important feature you unlock would be the additional aspect ratios. Now, if you've used the image generation inside ChatGPT, it doesn't always get the image dimensions correct. Like if you tell it to generate a 16:9 YouTube thumbnail image, it doesn't always get the sizing correct. Or if you tell it to create a landscape or a vertical image, many times you'll get something completely different. But with PhotoGPT AI, you can choose the exact aspect ratios you want for your image. So that's why I would say this is the most important feature, which unlocks at tier 2. Now with tier 3, you'll unlock the high resolution image upscaling. Now this one is nice to have, but honestly, I don't think it is that important. I think the images that it generates without the image upscaling look really nice already. But if larger images and more detailed images are important, you can consider tier 3 to unlock this feature. Now I do have tier 3, and I think I'm pretty happy getting this specific tier. Now, PhotoGPT is primarily used for creating professional looking headshot photos, portrait images like these, okay? So you basically give it at least 12 images, selfie images of yourself, and then it'll turn your selfie images into your own AI character. So you'll be able to generate all of these types of portrait style photos. Now, this is the main feature of the tool, but the other feature is the general purpose image generation feature, which I want to focus on in this specific video. Now, the other day, I did record a PhotoGPT review that goes over all the features at a high level. So if you want to check out that review video, I've included it down in the description below. Now, if you have tier 3 and above, you will get access to these advanced options right here. So you can choose from these 6 resolutions, okay? So these 3 dimensions, so the square, the vertical, and the horizontal images. This might not seem like a big deal, but if you've tried ChatGPT before, sometimes it doesn't always give you the right sizing and the dimensions. Now, in the general purpose image generation view that I'm in right now, you can choose from a handful of custom themes. You could use these as the basis for your image prompt that you will add right here. Now, when you click into a theme, they do already pre-populate an image prompt for you. So what I did was generate an image for each of the themes, okay? So this lion image right here is the logo design. So I basically just generated this prompt that automatically gets populated right here. So this is an example of the logo design. And then this image right here is an example of AI art. And then the game character design is this one right here with this warrior with a sword. And then this one right here with the girl in the skirt is the anime character design, and then interior designs, and then architectural designs. So I just want to show you the variety of images that PhotoGPT AI can generate for you, okay? So as you could see, pretty nicely detailed. And again, I'm using the automated prompt that automatically gets generated when you choose one of the custom themes. Now, I would say these images look really great, and it's because the prompt that's being used. So to create an effective image prompt, I would definitely recommend you follow these specific steps, okay? So when writing prompts, you want to make sure you are specific and organized, okay? So in terms of specificity, you want to include as many details as possible and be organized. Don't just write or spit out a variety of just random keywords. You want to explain the image as if you are speaking to an artist or, someone else so they can understand you. And when it comes to being understood and organized, you want to clearly describe layers, okay? So the image can be created in multiple layers. So I would explain the image starting from the foreground and then ending at the background. So explain what you want in the foreground, the middle ground as well, and lastly, the background, how you want the background to look like. So you want to include details such as the overall mood, what lighting, if you want like dark or bright, the style, the colors, and text if needed. So that specific text you want inside the image. Now, when it comes to photorealistic images, I recommend you include the name of the device used. So it's shot on iPhone 16, the aperture, the lens that's being used, and the shot type, okay? So specifically these elements you definitely need to mention if you want the AI to generate photorealistic images. So I have this example prompt right here. So it's very organized and it starts from the foreground, okay? So I said, in the foreground, massive holographic billboards display the words "imagination made real," and I put it in quotes, in bold, luminous letters, using a modern sans-serif font with a blue-white neon glow. The middle ground, okay, so now I go deeper into the photo, talk about the middle ground, and I say futuristic cityscape constructed entirely from glowing translucent geometric shapes. So I list out the shapes, so like cubes, spheres, and pyramids, radiating vibrant blues, cyans, and purple, so mentioning the colors. And in the background, so this is the third part of the prompt, and this is where I talk about the background, okay? So the sky is dark but alive with floating data streams and sparkling digital particles, creating a sense of infinite possibility, no people or organic life visible. The overall mood is awe-inspiring and high-tech, with soft reflections and a surreal atmosphere. So this is a good example of a prompt that you can send to PhotoGPT AI to generate this type of image. So I'm going to copy this, and for the custom theme, I'm just going to clear. Okay, so I'm not going to use a custom theme for this example, and the resolution. Okay, so we can choose from square, vertical, or horizontal. For this one, let's just do square, and then you can choose from the number of images that it generates. So you can do one image, or you can have it generate 4 images. And in terms of the steps, you can choose between 20 to 100 steps. So the higher number of steps means the more diversity it will include for each of the images that it generates. So if you want the AI to generate something really different than the other ones, you can increase the steps. But if you wanted to generate images that are very, very similar to one another, then you can reduce the steps, okay? So what I'm gonna do in this video is show you 4 images that are 20 steps, 50 steps, and then 100 steps, just so you get a feel of how the AI can generate these images according to the number of steps you give it. And then for the seed, so if you want the AI to follow a specific image that you generated before, you can give it the seed ID. So if you wanted to generate an image that's very similar to this logo style, you would just copy this seed ID and then put it right here, and then the AI will kind of follow this design. But since I'm not following any design, I'm just gonna leave it as -1. So for this first generation, I'm gonna do square, 4 images, and steps 20. I'm gonna paste my prompt right here, then click on generate. Now let's give it a few moments. Okay, here we go. So we have 4 images that the AI generated. So it says imagine real, imagination made real, imagination made real, and then last one right here. So for the most part, at least for 2 of them, it did get the text correct. But for this one, it just said imagination real, right? So this definitely needs some tweaking. I think this one is fine. This one looks really good. And for this one looks pretty good as well. And this is the fourth one. There is a like a D at the end. That shouldn't be there. Now, if you have tier 3, you can upscale the image, okay? So let's just say we want to upscale this one. I'm gonna click on upscale image and let's give it a few moments just to see what it does to this one. Okay, here we go. So this is the HD and this one is the standard one. So let me expand for you. So this one is the standard one. And let me do the HD. I'm going to expand this one. So this is the HD, the image upscaled version. And then this one is the standard one. So you could kind of see how both of them look like. So the expanded one does look obviously larger. And the detail is, there's more detail in the photo for sure. So if this is important to you, then definitely go for tier 3. Also, one thing to note is that for all the images that it generated, it did it in an exact square, okay? And that's really important because for other image generation tools like the ChatGPT, it doesn't always generate the right dimensions. But with PhotoGPT AI, I think, yeah, everything is an exact square, the right dimensions, as you could see right here. So it's nice that you can generate these types of images consistently. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, we did 20 steps. Now let's do 50 steps and let's see if it generates more different or more of a variety of styled images. Okay, when it generates 4, square, 50 steps. Now let's click on generate. And let's see what we get. Okay, so these are the 4 images with the 50 steps. So I think, yeah, they do look a little more different, right? This one has more of a focus on the skyline. This one, the second one, you could see the different gradient colors of the text. This one is slanted. This one is in the center, and you could really see the reflection on the ground. Now let me open them up so you can have a closer look. So this is the first one, the second one, and the third one, and lastly, the fourth one, okay? So I would say each of these four images definitely do look more different. Now let's do 100 steps, 4 images, same square dimension, and the same prompt, and let's click on generate. Now let's see what the 50 step or the 100 steps comes up with. All right, here we go. So these are the 4 other images that it generated using the 100 steps options. Okay, so this is, I actually really like the 100 steps. I think these look really great. This one is the first one. The second one, this one is pretty cool. There's this neon sign right here that's at a slanted angle. And then this is the third one. This one looks pretty cool. And this is the last and fourth one. This one actually looks really nice as well. I think this is one of my favorites. Now, let's just say maybe we want to create maybe a YouTube thumbnail. Now, that's something that I always like to try to do with ChatGPT. And I have used some image elements that ChatGPT generated for me for some of my image YouTube thumbnails. So I'm gonna do this 16 by 9. Okay, so really important that we do the 16 by 9. This one is 4 by 3, 3 by 4, 9 by 16, 1 by 1. Okay, so these are the various dimensions. I'm gonna do 16 by 9. And for the prompt, I already created this prompt right here. So I said, a bold, eye-catching 16 by 9 background designed for a YouTube thumbnail. The scene features a dynamic futuristic cityscape made of glowing translucent geometric shapes in a vibrant blues and purples. Billboard, imagination made real in all caps, so on and so forth. So very similar to the first one. Okay, so 4 images, 100 steps, and there's no seed. And I'm going to click on generate and let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so these are the 4 images in the 16 by 9 dimension. Okay, so not too bad. I really like this. So now what I will do is move this over to Canva. And then I usually like to put my portrait photo on the right-hand side, and then maybe add a few icons, screenshots, different elements on the left-hand side. So not too bad, right? Looks pretty good actually. Now I want to show you a completely different example. So you've seen these kind of more futuristic style, kind of like outdoor skyscraper images, but I want to show you like an indoor example. So this is another prompt, and I'll include all the prompts I use in this video in the description so you can copy and paste it, tweak it, and then use it in your own PhotoGPT AI account. So this one is a cozy vintage library room with towering wooden shelves densely packed with colorful books stretching from floor to ceiling, so on and so forth. And you can read this in the description below. Let's do 9 by 16 just to show you, okay? And then number of images, 4 steps. Let's just do 20 steps just to show you. Theme, I'm gonna leave no theme for now and click on generate. And let's see what it comes up with. And then for the next one, I'm gonna actually choose a theme and let's see if that changes anything. Okay, so here we go. So we have 4 vertical style images and the dimensions are, exact, right? So I really like that. I really like how the text is legible and you do get, different styles. So not too bad. I really like it. Now for the last example, I want to choose a theme. I don't know. Let's just try interior designs. And I'm going to paste that exact same prompt. And I want to see if choosing a theme changes how the images look like. Okay, I'm going to do the exact same dimensions, same number of images, same number of steps, and click on generate. Okay, here we go. So these are the 4 images that it generated following the interior designs theme. I would say it's very similar to the initial 4 images, but maybe I would say the background, the books look a little bit more detailed, possibly also the elements, the items on the desk as well. Okay, so yeah, you could see the books are really detailed, look really realistic, I would say. Let's see, this is the 3rd one. I really like this one. The font looks really cool. And this is the 4th one. Okay, so, and then the original 4, the background is a little bit more blurry, out of focus. This one looks pretty clear, but at the same time, not as focused as the other 4 that it generated using the custom theme. So I would say the custom theme does make some difference, but not really a huge difference. It's definitely all about the prompt. So if you wanted to generate a specific image, definitely make sure you create a prompt that's very specific and touches on the foreground, middle ground, and background. And again, I will include the prompts that I used in this video in the description below so you can use it, grab it, and generate your own images.